Stop recording, start recording. And did we update this? Last update 1 minute ago. Yes, we did. Alright. Let's see if we can not have just the absolute shittiness that we played yesterday. Did we yeah, we dropped down again. We're up to 888 battles. Somebody quick take a picture. It's like 3 numbers that are the same. Yes, we should. I also need to jump in the shower. I did like 3 hours of yard work this morning, so I'm disgusting. And yes, I did restart my recording. And I made a new Twitter account, because I'm going to try to keep the other one just for like my updates, so I followed you. So I don't know if you want to follow it or not, but so you know, I'm sure you will see it. So they have a fox. They have a platoon with a fox, a bagel, and a 1A5. And we have not much. Let's see. We have the fox as well. We have a T-72. We have heavier setup than they do. So we may be able to do this. And people are vigorously pinging that map. So MBT on this map, I don't really want to go over here unless I have to. I do actually have pretty decent view range in this. Just search at xplagwagon if you want. I'm not 100% sure I properly followed, because I was trying to use TweetDeck so that I could keep track of like the incoming notifications from the other one, and then use this one for actually like tweeting, because I don't really tweet with the other one, and I've been like just retweeting stuff, but I wanted to kind of like use that one just for my updates, and then use this one for actual Twitter things. So we actually have pretty decent view range. We can see all the way down here. Let's see what we see. They have a WZ-1224 right there. They're actually spread quite a ways across the map here. They're sort of everywhere. So we're gonna wait for him to back out, and then we're gonna pop him. Thank you. You too. When you get back, let me know. I'll hop on Discord or whatever. And we don't need to press these guys too hard. We just need to make sure that they're not pressing. We can win. We can win one flank. Where's this WZ? The Leopard's going to help him. And that shot missed. I cannot believe that shot missed. I gotta remember to aim a little farther ahead. They're gonna have to back out of that. They're gonna have to. We want to help make sure this gets cleaned up. And if not, we're gonna help support these guys when they push. So. But this letting the Leopard 1 get behind him. Alright. Hit his gun. Okay, got rid of him. We're gonna move into the town. T-72 let himself get flanked. Pushed a little far forward. We just need to hold these guys off until these guys can push through. You don't need to get overly aggressive in a bad position. So we're gonna get rid of him, and we're gonna move up, see what we can't do about this Dragoon. should be pretty clear in the town now. Alright, we're gonna move over here. Pop him. Can't have it all your own way there, buddy. There's another Dragoon up there. Ah! He was not backing quite at the angle we thought he was. Okay, that Dragoon is pieced out. We're gonna start trying to counter this side of the map. Sheridan's fucking launching missiles at us. What an ass. What? Excuse me, game. Excuse me. I have a complaint I'd like to file. Not sure why this WZ is still alive. See if we can't help get rid of him. So we gave up just way too much health there. Since this WZ is still alive, we're gonna kinda try and make sure. See, we just need to distract him a little bit. Just give him a little distraction. He's got a turn. Can't afford to just not look at us, so just need a little respawn up there, my friends. Just put a shot there in case he backs up. And somebody else had the same idea I had. Okay, there's that. And that's how far ahead I need to aim. So it's a valiant effort to try and hold us, but ultimately it's going to be futile. Go over here. You don't want to get in too close with this bagel, but really, that shot went into his. We're just gonna keep this bagel from getting in here.
Identify target. Thanks.
Staring behind him now. There's the bagel. He hasn't moved. He could have tried to come down here. I don't know if he has enough pen to go right through me. The fox is very upset that he died. It's not a great game, but probably could have done a little more early on. He's gonna suicide. He's not gonna give us the kill. Damn. What are they doing? Oh.
They get our track.
There we go. Not really a great game. I guess, you know what? I guess we hit one of those blind shots. We hit the Sheridan once with one of those blind shots. So we should have finished this guy off a little sooner. I thought they could deal with him, but they obviously could not. Had 2 shots on him, and they both went weird places. Alright, so there's a win. Tier 7 game, they have a weasel. We have more armor. They also have a fox. We have a fox. I tend to look mostly at spotting. Because in most cases, spotting is what wins games. We're not going to be able to deal with these guys head on. We're going to have to try to get flanking shots. So we want to make sure we don't get cornered by fox or weasel. They're very, very difficult to hit.
Crank it. Scan for target. Affirmative. Driver, move out.
And what we're definitely not going to do is go up here. And this is a 10v10. It's a small enough game. We shouldn't get too spread out from each other. If they try to cross over the dam, they really need to fix the physical collisions in this. It just stops both tanks when they... Here is a tip if you're driving an MBT in PvP. If you are slow, get the fuck out of the way of the people that are faster. Because this M1 Abrams is slow, but he keeps fucking bumping me and killing all my momentum. So now neither of us are going to get to the proper position quickly enough. And it really does annoy the shit out of me when people do that. I mean, accidents happen, but come on, buddy. We're over the bridge. Give me some space. Okay, so we're a little spread out. We need to be careful. This chieftain is just fucked. He's not going to be able to help anybody. If anybody tries to push over this bridge, he's not going to be able to stop anybody. He's only now realized this. What we need to do is support these tier 7s. Like it or not. Okay, so he's up against a T-72 now. So here's a Challenger 1. We need to be careful. Primary site hit. Okay, so T-72A.
Identify target.
Why couldn't we fire that shot? Alright, well I clicked on him while I was aiming there and backing up, but I couldn't... it didn't fire, so I'm not sure what that was all about.
Identify. Hostile tank.
This Ural's now gotten in the way.
Hostile target. Mark.
This is just... it's so aggressive, so aggressive. But without anything to gain. I'm all for aggressive play. And there goes another another vehicle right there. And that was stupid. I can't see the terrain here. I thought he was over that ridge, but he wasn't. We're gonna just snipe, hatch snipe him. Because we can do that. Oh, see, that'll back him off. We're gonna let our Charlie and our Abrams do their job here. Take a shot at his viewport. We're gonna use this area right here to stay, keep ourselves hidden. Oh, got an MBT-70 over here, flanking. Got an Abrams, not too surprised with this. Not too surprised that this Abrams is getting just wrecked by a BRC. And nobody's paying attention. Nobody's paying attention. And now we're gonna have to back up here. And we just got completely spread out. And we just got completely spread out. You can't do that in these small games, huh? And there's another challenger, so I'm gonna be pinned here in about 2 seconds. Try to put in what damage we can. We're gonna have to go forward though, because we can't give him an ass shot. So we're just gonna do that. Put another hit on this Charlie. I want to kill this T-72A is what I want to do. Nah. We did what we could. Tier 6 hasn't been treating me too good lately. Can't get that spread out when you have a team that small. So we were top on our team. A little bit of that damage was kind of useless. It was at the end, but let's take a look. Chieftain did nothing. Absolutely contributed nothing to his team. BMD2 was in the middle. Kind of a good place for BMD2, but he was by himself. So Charlie 1 has absolutely no reason to have done 0 damage. That is just insulting. Fox, 200 damage. T-72A charged 2 T6 MBTs. Couldn't pen a single shot. Our Palmaria did 200 damage. This M1 Abrams that kept running into me did all of 1 shot. This Charlie at least put out 3 or 4 shots. I'm guessing 4 shots. T-72 1 shot. It's not a whole lot you can do when you're gifted that kind of horseshit match. we don't really want to maintain a 50% win rate. So we need to win more. So hopefully we can get into a decent setup here. First things first. I'm not super thrilled that I'm continually getting put. I just kind of feel like I shouldn't be taking the MBT-70 if I'm going to keep getting put into lower tier matches. So tier 7's not too bad. They don't really have anything too heavy. Leopard 2 is going to be the biggest problem. We don't want to go side to side or front to front with him. XM1s, we can probably deal with them as long as we can keep them from using their rate of fire. 2 AVs, not really a big problem. Just gotta make them give you the shots. And then 2 Cent 120s. Those could be rough. We have a platoon on our team. Cent and Lav 600. So, spotting. Spotting, they probably outspot us just a little bit, but it's like a Bradley versus a Terminator. I don't know off the top of my head which one has better view range, but I know the Terminator's a little tougher to kill. So he's gonna attempt to play the overpass. Good luck with that. I think that's not gonna work so great, but alright, so we've got Set 120 coming in here. And that shot delay! Again! That shot delay! That is just single-handedly what continually keeps making me miss my shots. Oh, didn't have to worry about the delay there, because he's not moving side to side. I really hope that's one of the big things. And he just suicided himself. You know, that's just bullshit. Glad he wasn't on our team. But it's just really not such an ass way to play. So what can we get here in terms of shots? Is anybody gonna peek out for us? Oh, XM1 did a little bit. We wanted to take that 85 2M's position, but he was already there, so we didn't really mess with it. Okay, this 2AV might give us a shot here in a second. Let's see, that VFM's on the other side of the hill, so we're not gonna get a shot from him. Looks like we're putting good hits on these guys, enough that they can't really reliably push too hard. But I don't think I'm gonna get many shots from here. God, that lighting is ridiculous sometimes. Ah, we have no lower plate shot there. I think that's 90% of what makes the Leo 2AB
Identified.
is the toughness of its turret. And we didn't have time to aim that shot, unfortunately. But if he pops out again, we're gonna be ready for him. Not sure exactly where he was, but I'd rather fire at something that I think might be there than hold it and then it drives right by me, you know? So that ice is still chilling there. We can't really do too much while he's there.
Identify target.
We're gonna move up. We gotta move up. We can't just sit. So there's a shot on that ice. I'm not gonna let him have it his own way here anymore. Yeah, just peek out a little more. There's another shot on him. I don't know if he thinks he's covered. This is where rate of fire would be nice. We could keep him tracked. Yeah, that's fine. Pull back. I'm gonna kill your friends if you pull back.
Identified.
So they know I'm here. Ah, and we shared that shot with the T-80. So we wasted a reload. We're gonna push this 2AV out now. What? Oh my god, what? Right into his side, no effect, they got lucky. Just fuck off, game. You are so full of shit. Please, 85, stop! Stab. Just stab. So now I gotta get around these trains. We gotta help that Stingray and that Term, because they are kind of... I'm not sure how much health those two lights have, but I wager it's enough to cause some issue. And this is why you really want to conserve your health early game. I don't know why I just did that on the map, but you want to conserve your health early game, because late game you need to trade it for cleanup damage sometimes. You don't always have a lot of time to pick where you're going to engage. So you want to... The Bradley just spot us? You know, we're going to load a heat shell for this Akitsaya. And for the Bradley too, hell. We just saw his shot go. Now there's the Bradley. So we're spotting that Bradley. That's fine. Akitsaya. You throw your shells while you still can, buddy.
Identified.
There's that. And Akitsaya's reloading. He wants to put shots on target. That's fine. You put shots on target. We're gonna keep spotting you. So we got a little spotting damage at the end. That heat shell kind of helped prop our damage up a bit. Still not a fantastic game. We got a little pinned down early on. You don't want to give up all your health. You don't want to... there are moments to act, and there are moments when you feel like you're sitting in the same place and you feel frustrated, and so you just kind of like, I'm gonna just move up, you know? And it's not the right time, and you get just shit on. You don't want to do that. Looks like we actually ended up being top on our team. So I'm guessing we actually got a fair amount, yeah, look at that, fair amount of spotting damage, even in the town. A little more spotting damage than we did regular damage, so that definitely wasn't a bad game, I guess. Oh, well, that's right into a match. Let's see what we get here. One thing this event is doing is quickening those queue times. Alright, Cold Strike, and we're top tier. Alright. So let's look at spotting. This is a spotting intensive map. They really don't have much in the way of spotting. Honestly, the Zhalo is their biggest spotter. We have a Fox, provided he doesn't suicide himself. We should have a big advantage out in this area, this nice open area. And if we can put a couple of our TDs back here, or if our MBTs are willing to kind of push up a little bit, we should be able to control this area pretty nicely too. Chieftain, soft target, 72A, not so soft as it used to be, but still not a huge threat, provided you don't give him time to have his way with you. Leo 185, soft target, 68-3, surprisingly quite a pain, to be honest. 68-3s are a pain in the ass. They're just bouncy enough to most things. We shouldn't have too much problem with it, because this gun has a lot of penetration on it, but they can be a real pain. So, and I have been feeling a little more shot delay than I'm used to, so I really need to be careful with my aiming. Normally I'm a little quicker to take snapshots, and I need to hold those a little more, I think, today. Our Fox hasn't moved. That's not really a great sign. And I guess cities where this is going to be won or lost for us. If they clean this out too quick, they're going to come right across here. So we need to make sure we don't allow that to happen. Oopsie. Alright, so we've already got a couple METs. I'm gonna play this. Normally I play on the outside. I see where they are. I'm gonna play on the inside ring. Right along here. I think this will give a few more opportunities with the way that they're deploying. I don't know this area as well, so I do need to be somewhat careful that I'm not opening myself up to like side shots. Oh, like that. That was not the wisest plan, and I didn't get anything for it. Luckily I didn't get punished for it. There's a 69 too. Wait for him to pop out. Oh, come on, buddy. All the way, all the way. Where'd that shot go? Oh, apparently that house is, like, massively, no. You don't get to do that. You don't get to be over here. This is my spot. You don't get to use it. So now that we've kind of dealt with that, we're going to deal with this Merc. He aimed pretty poorly. We aimed, I felt decently, but we didn't get rewarded for it. Okay, so there's a T-72. We're going to put a shot into him. And we're going to back off here. We don't want to just sit out there while we wait for our glacial reload. there's the Merc. We did take a hit from that 60A3, so we're going to just pull right back around here. And the VFM has smoked, which kind of screwed us, to be honest. Because now we can't see that 60A3. We're going to pull back this way. We need to hold them in place. We need to be the anvil here for our hammer that's moving down that flank. So we're gonna move over here. We're gonna try to protect our OF-40. OF-40, don't run into me, buddy. Don't run into me. Well, I tried to do right by him, but was unable to. We're gonna go ahead and walk around here. Pop this. 60A3 in the side. He's gonna come around to shoot us. It's gonna be a little too late. There goes his VFM buddy. And that's the end of that. So now what we need to do is clear this before this can fall apart. We can't just let that chieftain sit up there, but we should be able to get under this part of the map. We're gonna just punish these guys for not being up with their friends. I'm gonna ignore that chieftain. He's taken himself somewhat out of the game. We're not gonna let that hack. Okay, chieftain, we're gonna do that. That was not very good of us, was it? Looks like it's pretty much all soft targets. I'm going to swap to heat. I'm going to try this on my first or second shot and see if I can manage the distance and the shell velocity. I'm going to wait for a spot here. We're pretty low on health. Everybody's pretty low on health other than the Type 59. I just wait till everybody's sort of in position. I'm spotted. Hopefully something will shoot at me. So we're going to start moving now. There's a HE round. We're just going to move under here. Just throw a heat shell out. See, now we're under here. They can't really do too much, and we're going to spot for our team. So here's some spotting for us. We're just going to spot this out. Let our team move in. See if we can take that shot. We don't want to get HE too hard. Eventually they're going to try to push on us. Or they're going to have to die. And there's where our heat shell comes in handy. Just ram this guy. Oh no, don't keep driving. Let me have my shot. No, stop, stop, T-64. I want to shoot you. There we go. Aim in. Put a shot in. And look at, look how low health we are. You can't let these guys just put you down in a no health zone. Because then you get picked off HE one at a time. Nobody wanted to really like move up, you know? Everybody wants to kind of sit back, let the other guy move up. So I kind of waited till everybody was in position on the flanks. You don't want to go in without any supporting fire, and then just hit it, you know, get in under them, and spot for your team so they can put the deeps out. And we ended up with 3 medals. We were highest reputation. We hit at least 80%. I don't really know what's that. With a total of 1,000 potential damage, that's not tough. And we detected the most vehicles. So that's how you want to play this vehicle. You want to be right up on them. You know, almost 6,000 damage. 450,000 credits. Yes, please. Alright, so try a couple other things here. Let's try the RDF. We had a pretty good time in this the other day. I don't remember how they changed this. This one has higher pen. Let's try to remember what's the downside to this. These are higher damage, that's what it is. Yeah, we'll stick with these. I don't really bother too much with heat. It's only like 20 more average damage, but you lose penetration, and you lose shell velocity. So we'll stick with this. And you don't have enough ammo to really be screwing around with this vehicle, so let's take it for a try here. Pipelines. This is actually a good map for this vehicle. A lot of long sight lines. Gonna have to be extra careful with that shot delay. Alrighty. So, and let's not get off of our thing here while we're waxing idiotic about the RDF. They outspot us. They have a Fox. We don't have an equivalent spotter. We don't really have any good spotting. So we're gonna be at a disadvantage on this map, to be quite honest. That Fox and that BMP2 are a premium on this map.
Driver cranking.
We have to control this area. We have to. We cannot allow them to... that was not good. We cannot allow them to control this area right here. Because this is where the game is won on this map. Really it is. Really, really, truly. You want to send your MBTs here, but your light vehicles, your your flankers need to be here. So there's BMP2. He's setting himself up over here. That's not a bad position. The problem with it is that the cap is here. And if they allow us to dominate this position, it's going to be an advantage for us during the game. I don't know who else is going to go over here with me. I guess these TDs don't want to play here. They don't really have great gun depression. But and I'm spotted already, so we're going to kind of hide out behind this rock. That's BMP2. Ah, damn, Stingray 2 is just too goddamn bouncy. We don't really want to be flinging too many shells like that, because we don't have a lot of shells to begin with. So there's a fox. We want to put some shots into him. There's another hit. This rate of fire is just ridiculous. And we want to use that. We want to use that.
Identify target.
Not a great shot there. What was that? That's an ice. Alright, Leo 1A5 hit us from up here on this ridge. Oh, look what we have, look what we have. Man, this is just poor fucking shooting on my part. Alright, get rid of him. Gotta watch out for this guy. And the weakness of the RDF is no smoke rounds. No smoke rounds. So you cannot throw the smoke out. That was really poor shooting on my part. I should have killed that scent a lot faster than that. Yeah, 10 HP. And then the BMP comes around the corner, he's like, LOL. So this guy can't be allowed there. He just killed a T-72A. T-72A's name looks really familiar. This T-72A needs to not allow him to do this. Oh, goodbye, T-72A. What are you doing? He is tunnel vision. He doesn't know what's happening. Oh, there's a BMP2. Oh, there's a minimap. Ha Gotta always be watching. His friend just died. He needs to be keeping track of that. And so this went from fairly even to completely disadvantaged. They now own this hill. That's game. I'm not gonna continue with this. That BMP2 should not be alive. Should not be allowed to continue his reign of madness. Especially since he wasn't even moving. Like usually they run by at top speed, you know, and it's really hard to hit him. But he's just sitting there. Our T-72 wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's VFM. I think overall we played that game fairly poorly. We missed a lot of pretty easy shots. Because I tried to lock on because I was like, oh, he's right there, he's going to be driving straight away, and then I just don't try to lock on. Don't try to auto-aim. Unless you're like literally on top of them and they're not moving. Don't try to auto-aim. Lesson learned. And they did add a counter for this event now. Let's see. We're at 14 out of 50 wins this week, and we are not going to do 50 wins this week because honestly, I mean, let's see, how much have I made since I started PvPing today? 88. So let's call that 200, 700, 800, about $1 million. The reward for 50 wins in a week is 1 million credits. So you make that, I mean, it's just, if you're playing PvP, that's like chump change. Like, just is. It's not a very good reward. Especially to try and get 50 wins in a week. I mean, you're just going to be murdering yourself, like, to do that. What we are trying to do is do 150 wins within the 4-week period. I think that that is fairly possible, if still a little high. I would like to get the Puma, but you know what? If I don't end up doing it, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it, because as much as I wanna do that, it's just like yesterday. If you're having a bad day, I'm not gonna keep pushing myself to play games if I'm just not playing well, or I'm just not too tired or not on my game. If I'm just throwing games away, I'm not gonna do that. So we'll do it if it's feasible. Alright, what we want to do is we want to get to the middle of the map. Surprise, surprise, I like playing the middle of most maps if possible, especially in light vehicles. In MBTs, unless you're doing a coordinated push, I like to anchor the sides, usually. There's certain places where you want to go through the middle. This actually isn't a bad map for the middle, but we're going to come play over here. Try to get across here without getting spotted, and I am very big, so don't really want to get spotted. And they have a VBL, they have 2 Chalies, a lot of T-72As. A lot of T-72As. So we're just going to kind of roll up here, put a shot in. Boop, there you go. And that is the benefit of playing a light tank. If you're not moving at top speed, you do get that reduction to bloom when moving. So I think it's under 40% throttle. And that was a bad shot, but that was a good shot. So we're just gonna keep kind of doing this, just rolling up, and they can't have that. No, that's not yours. That's ours. That's our area. Not gonna give it to you. We're gonna roll up here. We're gonna put a shot in this Chally. No, we're gonna miss that. We were a little late on that. T-72A. Put a shot into him. He didn't spot us. Put another. Oh no 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 no! Gun depression. Put another shot in. No, we hit his gun. That was just dumb. That was just dumb. We shouldn't have done that. We should have been able to hit that second shot. And somebody's pointed out that they are crossing the dam. Not really too worried about that, but just a little early. Leading those long-range shots can be really tough. If you're trying to account for the shot delay, put a shot in there. Ha ha ha! You can't hit a slow, fat Russian MBT. And so that's okay. They're gonna have to come out here, you know? So there we go. So now they're out here. Goodbye, RDF. Oh no, we missed our shot. There's a shot, and we tracked him. Come on, guys, let's hammer him. Don't let him have it. Oh, we're spotted. All right. So we have 3 smokes though, because guess what? We are not an RDF. Alright, we don't have any more shots on him. What do we have up here?
Identified.
We'll go ahead and just scoot right back over here. We just wanted to see, people were getting a little inquisitive about our flank. We want to make sure we I'll go help this leopard too. You know what? No. We're gonna go down and flank these guys down here. No, we're gonna help our leopard too. That guy died. Get rid of him. Roll back down. We're gonna roll around here. Keep helping our leopard too. Look, we're going, guys. And now we're on both sides. Yeah. There we go. Get rid of him. Ah. Come on, Leopard 2, don't! There we go. Thank you, Leopard 2. See, we helped each other. Isn't that nice? Isn't it nice when teams help each other? Let's go deal with this MB-270. These guys are off by themselves. It's gonna take them a while to get anywhere. Let's go deal with this guy. We don't need to deal with them right now. Let them do this. We can go deal with their arty, we can go deal with this MB-270. He's by himself. This is what you want to do. You want to pick off the lone targets, right? And he knows now. He knows now that there's somebody up here. And I'm actually spotted at this point. Another hit on him. He sees us. Alright. So we got 3 more hits in there. He's low on health. He can't do too much. We're not going to fight for that shot. We're going to go deal with these guys now. Try to help our Fox out. This is the power of light vehicles. You can get all over the map. You can just get all over the map. So we're going to come over here. There's a shot. Ah. Oh, they tracked us. We're gonna go ahead and repair that. There's a T-80. T-80's low health.
Identified.
Oh, Leopard 2 was able to solve that problem before we could. Let's put some shots into the top of him. He's gonna have a hard time getting his gun all the way up here. We're just not gonna give him these shots. Let's let our Leopard 2 get into a flanking position. Oh, really? Ah, alright. And 2AV wants to tell us how to play. We're not too worried about it, though. We're not too worried. Hello, Chieftain. How did he sneak away here? Oh, look, he's over there now. I sure hope that 2AV put up a game. And we're gonna egg him on here a little bit. Because there's nothing like egging on the rage. Took a little damage there. But not enough to make us any more one-shot than we already were. Oh. Rip. And again, you know, able to perform top of the team. Alright, 2AV, they put up a pretty good fight. But GGWP, good game, well played. It certainly is not their attitude in game, I will say that. Very rude. So, and this Jelly put up lots of damage. This T80 put up lots of damage. They were the only two over on that flank. T72A died really early. He would have put up a whole lot of damage. So we lost this game, which is pretty obvious. We ended up being second on the team. Pretty surprising, considering how poorly we played, but that's okay. So Narrows with the RDF-LT. Let's take a look. They have a VBL. We have a VBL. They have an RDF. We have an RDF. I like this parity. There is Artie in this game. So we should be able to... Let's see where our team goes. Again, this is a 10 on 10. That's 5 missing from each team. That makes overmatching, in terms of splitting flanks, a very serious possibility. You don't want to end up with 3 people over here and they send like their whole team. So you want to stay closer together. You want to put yourself in positions to support. And this isn't a regular. This is an encounter. So there's only one cap point. We're gonna start up here. Doesn't look like anybody's really going this way, and we don't really have the spotting to play over here. Looks like that T-72A is moving over here. And I know from the last game that he's a fairly good player. We're gonna play this back portion of the map. They might have made this rock a little bigger actually up here. So T-72A is coming up here. I'm not gonna play too far forward. I don't really like head-on fighting things. Even Stingray 2 gives me a lot of trouble. But as soon as I know that it's clear up, I'm going to push up with these guys. Because my speed and my rate of fire makes me ideal for taking care of. Oh, we might have shots on this guy right here. If we can get spotting. Let's put a couple shots downrange. Alright, the T-72A is not fucking around. So we're gonna go up and play with him. We're gonna try to get on the flank here. We're gonna stop this RDF. We're gonna counter this RDF from flanking. We're gonna keep him from getting flanked, yeah? No pet, alright. So our T-72A is in a bit of bother here. Oh, really? Our engine... How did he... Oh, he hepped us. That's how. Alright, well, we're gonna just repair that then. Oh, Zhalo behind? If he wants to get in a rate of fire match, we can do that. God fucking damn it. My engine again? Are you serious? Just twice, right in the engine. So what could we have done differently? I don't think staying back here was an option. Maybe playing this corner. Could have countered this Zhalo a little bit. But then you gotta deal with what's down here. Let's take a look at this Type 82. He's at 3 health. He's probably fucked right about here, yeah. And it looks like this ERC might actually just be AFK. Yeah, he's not DC'd, he's AFK. Just boom. This is a problem right now because they've got this contest going. So people are banking on people carry me to victory kind of deal. If I get into enough games, I'll win enough that I can keep up with it. And that is not the right attitude to bring. I think we might end up winning this. If this side can gain a victory over here quickly enough. And yeah, this WZ-1224 is supposed to be pretty good. But the gun depression is so bad. Oh, BBL, you're not gonna hurt him. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just gonna get clowned. Yeah, goodbye. Right, what just happened there, what just happened right there, that is not a play you want to get into in an AFV. You don't want to sit there and let an MBT-70 just put 2 shots into you. And even if you don't, it's got a VBL behind him, you know? Anyways, enough of that. Pretty poor play on our part. Again, we did get a little unlucky there with 2 engine hits and knockouts, but not a whole lot you can do sometimes. Fucking VFM shooting HE at me like an a-hole. I'd like to take my Typhoon out, but I want to swap these retrofits don't make a whole lot of sense anymore, now that things have changed. So I want to wait until I really have the money to do it. So that's 4 wins out of 6 games. Hopefully the RDF is another win. That'll be 5 out of 7. Though we can't take much, if any, credit for that. I guess we did keep the MBTs alive for like 1 whole second longer. Not really sure why that T-72 went up so far after he saw those MBTs. I don't really... Of course I did that yesterday, so... Alright, Roughneck, Tier 4 game. Like, no MBTs in this game. It's like 3 on the enemy team. And 3 on our team. This should be really interesting, actually. Tier 4 artillery, that's not going to be fun. Who has better spotting? Probably they do a little bit. They have an 800T, we have an 800T, they have a Zhalo, we have a Zhalo. They have 2 BMD-1s and a BMP-1P. We have a Lav. And a swing fire. Swing fire is good spotting. It comes down to how you play it, but it is definitely good spotting. 2 artillery. This spot is going to be pretty rough. We're gonna go here to start. As soon as we start to see Artie, we're gonna get out of here. So see what he did? That's what you don't want to do. Once you're out of cover, you don't want to just slow down and back up. You want to keep moving. The slower you move, the easier you are to hit. Bad shot by us. Bad shot. And now we're spotted. Somehow. So, I don't know why everything is like right here. But we're going to go ahead and move out of here. There's the first artillery shot. And true to our word, we're going to get the hell out of here. Maybe we'll go help this other side. We got a lot of stuff right here. We don't have a lot here. This swing fire is really close up now that this BMD is across here. Because, I mean, look how far I can see. He can see out, definitely out to the max. That's going to be a shame. So I feel like they're a little heavier over here now. wish we could do something to help this pack, but we don't have any line of sight. And just like that, this flank has been melted away. We may need to try to switch to heat. We're gonna get overrun too quickly here. Is the problem. Everybody just sorta died from all that flanking fire. Where are these BMDs? Smoke grenade out. Just throw a shot in the general direction. Keep backing up. Draw them in. Don't give them any fire. Don't give them any shots. Or present the smallest target possible. Lab, I'm not sure what his plan is here. He's gonna get caught out. I can't support you from there. Had maybe a momentary shot right here. Okay, so I gotta use my rate of fire here. Wow, are you fucking kidding me right now? Where'd that shot go? Where did that shot go? It just like disappeared. I watched it go through him. The whole point of this shot delay is that you're not supposed to get ghost shells, but you get them anyways. I don't understand why the servers are set up the way they're set up. Please fix OE. Yes, I know I'm here to encourage people to play this game. And if they're across the map, it's not quite as big of a deal, but when they're right there, and that's the killing shot that's going to keep you from dying, it's a pretty big fucking deal. Let's see, did we win that game? We did win that game. We didn't do very good at all, but we did win that game. Ended up top on our team. I fucking don't even believe this. This is why we lose. You know, look at this damage. Just nothing, 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 nothing. Gotta stay alive. Gotta deal damage. It's very important. So we're a tier 4 in a tier 6 game. From this side, it's a little more of a rough setup. I haven't played this vehicle in a while. I have really no gun depression, and again, that's why I'm not that interested in the WZ. I think it might even have less gun depression than this, maybe the same. It's like 3 degrees. It just is not enough. So what are we gonna do? I think maybe start here. I can't. I need to use distance to stay hidden. Oh, sorry. I don't really have the maneuverability to play this middle because I'm wheeled, and I'm 8 wheeled. So I need to put myself in a position where I can just leverage my accuracy, my camo, my spotting. My rate of fire is decent. It's not out of control or anything, but it's pretty good. This is disconcerting. Our Fox is in a position where he can't spot shit, so it basically cancels out the advantage we had with that. These are good spots for the Fox, right up here. Try to get out here, see if we can't get a shot in. No. So we're gonna go down kind of where this T-82 is and shoot up. Oh. There we go. Let's use our rate of fire now.
Identify target.
Come on out. What? Not enough accuracy. Not enough accuracy. Watch this Zhalo. He can counter our view range, so we need to be a little careful on that. We're gonna roll down here. Try to help take this T-64 out. Oh, no, don't go away. No, he went away. Alright. How about this guy? Get rid of him. Okay, they're on the backside of that hill. There's a lab over there. See if we can't help deal with that. Remember, he has heat, so we do need to be careful. Can leverage our rate of fire. There we go. And we don't have any smoke grenades, so we're going to want to be careful there. Nothing on that MBT-70. Let's help them clear this middle out. See if we can't get some shots coming in here. Out behind the building.
Identify. Direct hit.
And this T-64 is still alive somehow. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over and start shooting at these T vehicles on the flank. Because we can't realistically deal with this stuff frontally. Oh. Identify. Alright, so we're going to get back. He's put himself up on this hill. They've kind of reversed positions with us. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to... Did he go down? He did. He drove down. Alright. We're going to go spot these guys. We have to be careful here. We're in between two groups. So we have vision on them. Here comes T-64.
Identify. Hostile. Direct hit. Enemy
Zhalo a shot on us.
Lost the power. We're cooking. Put it out.
God damn engine fire. Well, what he did is what we want to do in a Zhalo. Stay at a range and deal with the problem. We could very realistically lose this, and here's why. This, everybody's on their own. So we're gonna throw that out to our team. They probably won't listen. Most pubs don't listen. Our only saving grace at the moment is that they don't have a lot of health. We've got this Lab 300 trying to take... Oh, well, I guess he's got side shots. And that... MT-70 shooting missiles at him, alright. Well, there you go. I did not realize that we were facing that. Some more rather poor play by me. That Zhalo spotted us. And I would assume that Zhalo spotted us. It could have been T-64, but T-64 has really bad view range. Like, really bad. But again, we still have two MBTs over here. Get a closer look at what's going on. Oh, not breakable. Sometimes that happens. T-72A should have no problem. Yeah, that is the case. So not a terrible game, not a fantastic game either. We were very lucky, I think there towards the end, that some of their players were a little bit foolish. This MBT-70 did not much, and he was firing missiles, which is like, you don't want to do that. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 wins. Let's see if we can get 1 or 2 more just to offset yesterday. Things have been going relatively well. So 39 people, tier 4, it should be a tier 4 game. I hope. We're very close to being able to buy our Chally 2. So an all tier 4 game, this time we have the spotting. We have 3 Zhalos, which can spot relatively well. But they don't have the AFE bonuses that these guys get. So we do need to be wary of them, though, definitely. And we're on the south side. I really like this north side a little more for TDs, AFEs, playing this area. We might be able to play over in here. I don't really feel like being super aggressive in this. It's not very quick to be able to get out of situations that it gets itself into. Its reverse is very smooth. So once you're spotted, and you can't really like hide most of yourself and then not get wrecked. You gotta kind of hide all of yourself. Looks like our team doesn't really know what they want to do, and this is why I say that. There's some people going this way, some people going this way, some people start going this way, they're going back. T-64 really doesn't belong out here, he belongs over here. You can play your tank any way you want, but he's going to be at a big disadvantage over here, because they own this hill. This approach for us is very open for them, it's very guarded. So that's their hill. Our Arnie is up here. I don't know if maybe he's just trolling and killing himself. Couldn't tell you. Or maybe he's got some like epic Arnie plan that I don't know, some epic Arnie meta. So now that T-64 has decided he doesn't like this position, he's gonna drive right through the open to get back over the town. Not a very wise decision. He's getting very lucky that there's nobody shooting him from right here. And I tend to play this tank a little more passively. It's not to say we play passive. Oh, goodbye, Artie. I don't like this position in terms of not being able to cover myself. So we're going to just back up a little bit here. We can do our own spotting if it's against things that have relatively little view range, but this is not one of those situations. Try to put a shot in there. This is very poor deployment. We don't have a strong presence on any of our flanks. So OF-40 might be trying to come over. We're gonna back off just a bit here. Might have been able to land that shot, I'm not entirely sure. It's like, no. It's the answer. No effect. Unfortunately, I'm really the only thing over here. I'd like to play a little bit farther up, but up like this. Let's try to use this bush right here. We definitely need to get back into the game here. We're a little out.
Penetrate.
Hopefully that's sufficiently, yeah, there we go, okay. So we've sufficiently backed that OF-40 into his own demise. We're gonna roll up into this ditch now.
Direct hit.
Start putting some shots into this guy.
Target. Up. Tank. Ammo up.
We don't want to get spotted for it.
Identify target. Hostile. Tank.
Hit his track. So what's happening? Looks like we're kind of crushing that little town push they had going.
Identify target. Hostile. Tank.
Okay, there's Zhalo has spotted us. We're gonna back down. We don't want to give. Oh, hello, Sheridan.
Oh, target hit. They hit us hard. Good hit. Kill. Enemy down. Find another target.
And that's what this thing does. That's what this thing does. It murders with its rate of fire.
Identify target. Hostile. Front.
Zhalo.
Loader feet.
We're gonna go ahead and load a heat shell for when he comes around. We've done what I don't like to do. I have isolated myself now from my team. I gotta hope that they can deal with all this.
Identify
And we
target.
do have to be aware of the Zhalo kind of pushing over at some point.
Low. Direct hit.
There we go. There's a good hit.
Low. Team target eliminated. Smoke out. Smoke.
Just gonna smoke out. Get away. We were kind of hoping we would get a shot like that, so that's good. Problem is, they've just thinned us out so much.
Identified. Hostile. Front. Kill. Loader.
We didn't have enough health because we took the hit from their Pac90. That's probably gonna be game right there. I would say, yeah, he missed his shot. That's game. He doesn't have the rate of fire to go toe to toe with his lav. And he rammed him, which was a really not a bright move. There's the rate of fire for you. And so we kind of, that was not good play on our part. We stayed way too passive over here to start. We did move up there and got some decent shots, but it was too little too late. And we were isolated from our team. We couldn't help the guys in the town. We were so far ahead at one point, I thought we might be able to pull it out, but just bad decision making on my part in terms of that. There's just not enough damage. Look, T-64 did did nothing. This guy that drove across the middle did like 2 shots. This guy did 2 shots. T-64 shouldn't be doing just 2 shots of damage. This already killed himself, didn't do anything. So... Coastal threat. Alright, so we're spawning on the other side this time. Positioning.
Driver, crank it. Affirmative. Center. Scan the target. Affirmative. Driver, move out.
If I was in MT, I'd probably try this route here. But in this, I think not. We might just try to play up here. What do they have for spotting? BMD2, it's got really good spotting. They have the Zhalo-S. We have a BMD2, and that's about it. I don't really know the good spots here, honestly. Go down here. Try to go up maybe this road here. Oh no, no. We tried to stop, but we didn't. So we just took 200 health off ourselves. That was really stupid. I thought there was a more gradual decline there. I thought I had more time to brake. Again, when you don't know the maps, you don't want to go too far. This is famous spot for people just camping you out here. Oh, O2AV. The Abrams Hunter. Alright, so let's see. I don't know what he has with him, but it is entirely possible that we can flank him. And that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to flank him. He's going to try to go up this little hill and put shots up. So where is he going? He's coming back this way. Alright. There's a shot.
Ammo up.
So he knows we're here now, unfortunately. But he also knows that he's put himself into a pretty bad spot. And the fact that he's backing up that fast tells me he doesn't have a whole lot of support. Okay, he's going down that way. Looks like most of their team is concentrated up there. So if we can ice this ice, ha 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 ha. We should be able to deal with this without too much trouble. We do. I think the uncertainty of what objects are going to stop you, what objects are going to slow you down, what objects you can, oh, whistle, can drive over. It's one of the more frustrating aspects of this. And here we go, we're starting to lose our positioning here.
Identify target. Hostile. Truck.
Ah, fuck, we got spotted.
Target hit. You took a hit.
Shit. God bless it. Now they're flanking us. And that was alright. I think we're done. This was a beautiful situation thrown out by
Target down. Identify target. Target destroyed. They hit a target.
damn Zhalos are the fucking bane of my existence. Yeah. This game makes me angry because this was a win. Easily, they were out of position and we gave it to them. We gave it to them. And this fucking lab right here, spotting me, stopped my flank, which killed our 85-2. Sometimes that's all it takes. That is all it takes. Alright. This tank just, I can't fucking buy a win in it today. So I've probably just shit all over my win rate for today, but whatever. That should have been a victory. Should have been a victory. Again, how many games? I look at the results of every single game. How many games do we see this shit? You can't do 0 damage. You can't do 0 damage. It's just not acceptable to do 0 damage. I don't care what tank you're in. I don't care what tier you're up against. 0 damage is just not acceptable. You can put a shot on something. If you're doing 0 damage, you are in the wrong position, like with the vehicle you're in. I don't know how this chieftain has like stock 2000 HP. How did he lose 2000 HP before he could do 1 HP of damage to something? These guys, I can a little more understand. They're very soft targets if they get caught out, especially if he's like actively scouting. But this chieftain has no excuse, and I'm not trying to shit on this particular person, but as an example, there's no reason for that. Alright, well, good day everyone. Going to put an end to it there. At least we got our 6, but we're still behind from yesterday and our first day, so wanted to try and get a couple more, but now I'm just hitting a wall. So where are we at now today? Still 60%. We upped our damage per game a little bit though, and we upped our hit rate. It looks like we were at 888, so we played 11 games, and we got our 6 wins like 3 games ago, I think. Yeah. So. Ta-da!